What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I'm coming live today from LA. that's just me getting ready. Just me getting ready. Quick, quick check-in. What's good? 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 How's everybody doing? How you been? It's been a minute. I had writer's block. Like I had talk show block. I wasn't, I hadn't been, it just hadn't been nothing that stood out to me. You know what I'm saying? It stood out to me a little bit. So I had a little bit of talk show host block. Talk show host block. But I'm back or whatever. On my way to the ortho. Last time I was on here, I was telling y'all how I had that trip planned to go and get my facial. Amazing. Freaking amazing. Ooh, amazing. The place compared to my other trip, and I was only here for the day. The vibes was amazing. I gotta go back, and hopefully when I go back, it won't be like when I went back to the other shindig and it was a mess. But no, I was just feeling good. I was feeling vibrations, like I needed to be there, or whatever. Like it felt like a place I need a little crib at too. What y'all say? I'm putting it in the universe because the universe working together for my show, and it's God, y'all. Let me get that out. It's God. It ain't the universe. Oh, this light got me in the glare. But it's God. It ain't no universe. Like, cut it out. Put some respect on his name. It's God. Anywho, I got a little a little reaching out today. I had a little reaching out today that sparked a thought. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of different situations that be going on that always had me thinking. But I just be thinking. I just be thinking about things. And it was just a quick little 1-2-1-2 little message, little 1-2-1-2 that I received, and it got the wheels to rolling. It got the wheels to turning. So thank God for the message, the messenger. Okay, because in the message, it was a couple key things that stood out to me. First, the message was directed to, I be wanting to be blessed with your beauty, to remind myself what I lost. And I was in the tub this morning, and I was like, why would somebody want to be reminded of what you claimed you wanted, but you didn't know how to keep it, how to maintain it? Why would you want to be reminded of that? You know what I'm saying? So it got me to thinking. I was like, that's kind of self-sabotagey. A little self-sabotagey. Because I don't want to go to Neiman's and I'm not in a place to shop that day at Neiman's. I don't want to go to the car lot and I know what I want, but I'm not ready to make that purchase. I don't want to self-sabotage. I just want to wait, and work on what I'm doing to get to that point. But I don't need, because I already know. I already know what make, what model. I already know what size. So ain't no need. I'm not a window shopper. I'm an on-spot purchaser. So why would somebody want to see and be reminded of what they did not do? Self-sabotage yourself. Now, but I am a keen believer in you being able to motivate somebody when they in a situation where they trying to, come up in their spirits. Believe in that wholeheartedly. Baby, let me be your motivation. All that I get. But, I was just reading it and it made me blush a little bit. I am a woman, a single woman at that. And it made me blush a little bit, but it stops at the blushing. You know what I'm saying? It don't go past the flickering of the eyes for me. That'd be it. So I was just thinking about situations like, and I start having a conversation with the bestie about vulnerability, because nobody is exempt, especially for a single woman who has literally been for real single. Like, I'm talking about no communication, no flirtatious situations going on in the background noise, but just being single. So it be, it's I'm talking about her. Like, you're not exempt. Like, I can pray, I can stay on my word, I can fast to be released of doubt or unbelief in some areas, but I'm not going to be truly tested until a situation arises where what I know and what I have been feeding myself has to become active in my soul. So, God don't tempt us, but we will be put in situations where we'll be like, I'm ready for this relationship. I'm ready. But are you ready to stand your ground when the situation arises and them temptations start? Can you really handle that type of pressure? So in my mind, God not gonna tempt me. He don't tempt me, but he do allow situations to test my faith and grow me. So, do you really want to be put in a situation where you tempted and you come out of your body and do something that you really trying to veer away from because you've done those things in the past, and where it has put you in the past, you want something new? But for women, we can get that little inch of attention and it feel good. Even somebody simply opening a car door, and you've been opening your own car door for 7 years, it feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's attention. Those are things, especially when that's your love language. So when I saw that message, and the messenger knows me quite well, I must say, knows me quite well. So to some degree, the words that the messengers speak, I know they hold a little bit of validity. They do. I never take that away from them. But it still felt good. It still felt good to be complimented. It still felt good. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not so holy and so above the universe, as most say, that I don't know. I too can be tempted. Like, especially when you speak in a love language of mine. But is that temptation worth me stepping down on what I know I deserve? No. But for a lot of us, that it feels good. And then we'll get into something that we don't already spoke on every day. That's why it don't matter what you make your mouth say. It's your actions. Because what's in their heart, it's going to be regurgitated. It's going to come up. So you got to be real strong in situations, because the enemy knows how to make things appear that are not real, but it's something that you want. So it appears to be good. And now look, you tripped up in the situation that you don't even have to be. Now you getting yourself more connected to something you have been delivered from because of the attention. Video could have went a whole lot of different ways by now, but I don't care, because that was my main point today. Because as I read the message, I was already thinking about a situation, and when I read the message, I was just like, now why do he want to be reminded of all of this? Okay, what you did not do. Why? But anywho, I just began to think, you know what I'm saying? Because we have power, and although it's a shortage out here of good solid alpha men. It's a shortage, but it's also an abundance of where he comes from, because God created everything. So whatever is for you it's out here. But you do have to put the work in to hold your power, and don't relinquish it when something comes around that feels good momentarily. And if you know something is not what you deserve or desire, why do we falter from that? Why do we get in this situation where it's partial? If it ain't whole, what you taking partial for? Because you set the tone. You set the tone. You set the tone. Whatever he feel like he can do is because he can do it, because you don't set the tone. So for me, it was just like, I started thinking about that when I received the message. Like, you had it. You had it right here. Right here. You had it. Now, what you allowed to do with it, ain't got nothing much to do with me. But I don't hold you at that regard, because I'm also a believer in change. That's what I'm saying. For me, you come speaking my love language. You come around and I see something new. That's an attraction for me. That's a love language, because I've changed. So it's a love language. So I can't be so caught up in the love language that I allow little bitty foxes to slip through that doorpost and get up under there just because I've been single. I'm telling you, it's a little trick. It's a little tricky. It's a little it's a little like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was rambling a little bit, but it was a thought. God willing, the thought was conveyed in a way whoever reaches this video will understand. You know what I'm saying? Because have you ever loved somebody so much? But yeah, whatever. I'm about to get ready and go. I just needed to come on here and, get that off my man. Because I was just like, It be for me first. I don't want to get tripped up. I don't come too far. Don't get tripped up. Don't just set your tone. And set your tone high, boo. Alright.